Strap in tight, here we go. Welcome to the weekend show. Frequencies wild on the wave. Weekend warriors you crave. Static crackle, stories fly. Heroes born and never die. Ham radios, they never sleep. Tune in now, secrets keep. Weekend warriors on the line. Echoes of a battle sign. From the front lines to your ear, here's your show now, loud and clear. Airwaves buzzing, tales unfold. Voices young and voices old. Army, Navy, air and sea. Tune in now, you're riding free. Mic on loud, our crowds roar. Every tale you can't ignore. Through the static, truth will shine. Tune your dial, it's time to ride. Weekend warriors on the line. Echoes of a battle sign. From the front lines to your ear, here's your show now, loud and clear. Mic on loud, our crowds roar. Every tale you can't ignore. Through the static, truth will shine. Tune your dial, it's time to ride. Weekend warriors on the line. Echoes of a battle sign. From the front lines to your ear, here's your show now, loud and clear. Weekend warriors on the line.
Listen up, maggots. This is the Grouch coming at you loud and clear with another edition of the Weekend Warriors podcast. This is the place for real, no bullshit talk on the harsh realities and irreverent humor around military life. So sit the fuck down, strap in, and get ready for a raw, no-holds-barred discussion. This is the Weekend Warriors. All right, and good evening, Warriors. Welcome back to the Weekend Warriors podcast. But it seems like every damn week the world finds new ways to test our patience. Between travel, family chaos, and watching society come apart around the seams, it's easy to feel like we are all running on fumes. So tonight's not about politics. It's not about pretending that everything's fine. It's about calling everything just it is what it is. Life sucks sometimes, but Marines, soldiers, airmen, sailors, hell, even the civvies, we've all been there. This isn't a church sermon, and it sure as hell isn't a safe space. If you're looking for soft words and virtual signaling, you took a wrong turn in the algorithm. I apologize in advance. This is where the filter comes off. The real talk kicks in, and we remember that dark humor is sometimes the only thing keeping us sane. So grab a drink, sit your ass down, smoke them if you got them, because tonight, boys, the floor is open. So who's ready for some good old-fashioned group therapy on the interwebs? All right, here we go. Tonight, we've got Stephen.
Hello.
We got Dave.
Evening.
We got Cody and a special guest, Blake.
What's up, guys?
Well, thanks for joining me this evening. It's been a rough couple weeks, boys. So let's go around like we always do, and let's do our check-ins, and then we'll start getting into the things, right? So we'll start with Cody and Blake. Cody, how are you doing? Give me something good that happened the last 2 weeks.
Something good that happened last 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, since the last episode.
Well, since we're all consumed in HF radio around these parts in the desert, I would say something absolutely cool was we kicked ass at the Noble Skywave competition, right? The military
Yeah, sure
global
did.
HF competition, and uh, my team out here, we took third overall, which was absolutely awesome, especially because we're competing with a 1500-watt station in Hawaii. Right. So that was good. But uh, learned a lot of stuff. I had a lot of new junior radio operators that got us some hands-on experience, and we absolutely we crushed it. So hopefully the legacy will live on out here in the desert while I go out to Korea here very soon. But that's what we did last 2 weeks, man.
You get a date yet for when you're going to Korea?
Yeah, the second week of January, I'll be on the opposite side of the planet, and maybe we'll do some RF contacts that way. It'll be pretty sweet.
Oh
But hey,
yeah.
man, I got Blake here. Blake's my neighbor, and he's a fairly new soldier in the army, and he's very welcome here, not only in the house, but hopefully in the chat and everybody else. But Blake's a mechanic in the army, a very hardworking one, like really hardworking. I can still see grease underneath his fingers, even though he's already taken a shower. So, um, but yeah, he's right there, man. Blake, you want to say hi to
All right,
everybody?
Blake,
Hi,
step on
everybody.
up, man. Introduce yourself. What's a good thing that's been happening for you in the last couple weeks?
Man, honestly, we've been really working hard to try and get all of our trucks up. They're constantly broken because they're older than me, but finally got recognition from higher. Had higher ups come down and actually congratulate us on it, and this is the best that our unit has been in my field in terms of combat power in the field. So that's been pretty great. It's been pretty. This rotation's probably been the chillest for us. Haven't had to work as hard as we've had to for the past year and a half that I've been with this troop that I'm with right now. So it's been pretty good.
All right. So how long have you been in the army?
Ooh, since June of 2023, so about 2.5 years now.
All right. Welcome to the suck. Well, thanks for being here. Hopefully, the conversation is something you enjoy. I have no doubt that even as a young buck, you still got something to contribute. So I appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
All right, Dave, give me something freaking phenomenal that's happened with you the last couple weeks, man.
So as we left last episode there 2 weeks ago, I had mentioned that I was going fishing with the Project Healing Waters and the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, excuse me. And I tell you, it was a great weekend of camaraderie and salmon and steelhead fishing. I didn't get to land any. I did get to fight quite a few, so it was a lot of fun and experience. So if any of you warriors out there are interested in fly fishing, check out Project Healing Waters. It'll be worth it. I highly recommend it. Get involved with your local chapters, and you may come home with some great prizes, from a weekend like that. So have at it.
Awesome. Here, I'm just pulling it up real quick so I can grab a link for the chat. And, so I'll throw that in there. That's definitely good, man.
Yeah, it really was. I've been doing it off and on for 10 years, and finally getting that one-on-one and camaraderie and just being outside in nature again it's so healing. There's no other word for it, really. It's healing, and it was great.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you could make it tonight, and I'm glad you get to go on that trip.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad to be here again.
Steven,
Oh,
how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. Not a whole lot been going on here. Just been getting ready for Tuesday's events. They will be the 100th Veterans Day Parade that American Legion Post 2 has put on in Knoxville. And so we've been getting ready for that. And I
The
think we have.
100th Veteran Day Parade that Steven's been a participant of.
No, but we've done them all the way back to 1919, except for a couple of years for I think World War II and COVID, and so this will be our 100th one, and getting ready for it on Tuesday. So we've got over, I think right now we've got over 100 participant groups in it, so that'll be pretty cool. Other than that, not a whole lot been going on.
Well, all right. So, I mean, that's an awesome thing you got coming up on Tuesday. Give me one fantastic thing that's happening in the last 2 weeks.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember when had I wrecked. Had I had the wife's truck wrecked?
No, you wrecked the wife's truck.
That was either that
fantastic.
may have been the
What?
day after. The day of or the day after. Yeah, we were going to the dump and somebody decided that they wanted to get into the Burger King parking lot and tried to drive through me. So didn't work out very well for either vehicle, but
Cars are kind of hard to drive through.
yeah, it broke the front fork, tie rod, messed up the tire, door, quarter panel, all kinds of stuff, headlight. But USAA is taking care of it, so just been
All
driving
right.
around,
Well, I mean,
driving around in the rental car.
it seems like a bad thing, but I guess praise USAA, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, I got a feeling. That yeah, tonight's group therapy on the interwebs is much needed for all of us. I had a feeling it wasn't just me.
Okay, well, what's going on with you, Grouch?
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for asking.
How was Florida?
So, for those that don't know, yeah, I am officially a resident, a transplant in Florida for the next 5 months. I'm here until the beginning of April, and so I've got my tiny little slice of RV slot here at Skydive City, which is in Zephyr Hills, Florida. I gotta say, I was a little apprehensive about coming down here, right? Like, I mean, I don't know this drop zone. I don't know any of the people here. So it was all kind of unfamiliar territory. And from day one, I got here on Sunday, and yeah, from day one, like everybody is just super nice. Very easy to get along with. So I got to meet the drop zone owner, and I'm helping out here and there with some things around the drop zone. So like yesterday, I changed some batteries in some golf carts and kind of learned how things work around here. And but I guess the highlight of all of it is my gear is at a rigger. It's at the rigger here. He's going to have it ready for me on Sunday to put my new canopy in. So the pro shop happened to have a Storm 190. So for those that don't understand parachutes, Storm is a brand, and so it's a 7 cell canopy instead of a 9 cell. So it's still 190 square feet, but it's got 7 cells instead of 9 cells. So it flies a little bit differently. It's a little bit more responsive, a little quicker to recover. Um, I flew a Storm 210 for about a month and a half when I was on the 210 size. But now that I'm on a 190 square foot canopy, and I'll be on a 190 square foot canopy for probably 150 jumps or so, maybe even longer than that. Yeah, I was just really excited. They happen to have one in a really good condition. It's a rental that they no longer want to use as a rental. They wanted to sell it, so they're going to sell it to me for 1,400, which, as far as used canopies go, that's a steal. It seems like a lot, but that's a really good price. So I'm really happy about that. I'm looking forward to doing some skydives on the Marine Corps birthday, celebrating 250 years of awesomeness with all my own gear.
Cool.
Right on, dude.
Paul, are you jumping to Timu Bears?
It's my Timu canopy.
Yeah, man, I got it for 99 cents, dude. They said it was cool. It only took 3.5 months to send from Bangladesh.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a bunch of video clips that keep showing up in my feed of it's a guy that he's got thousands of jumps, but he buys these piece of shit cheap canopies off of Amazon, and he jumps out with it, strapped to his belly, and he just kind of throws the canopy up to see. And dude, 9 times out of 10, these Amazon ones, they like fall apart in like 10 seconds after getting hit by the wind. It's just funny to watch. I mean, of course, he's got his main setup, so he's not like being really stupid about it, but all right. Well, let's check in with the chat here real quick. We got a whole bunch of people in green, which thank you to the people in green. People in green are channel members. So we got the firefighter, which is Dave, who's also on the stream with us. Chris, KD9YSW, Chris Bricker, Frequency Frontiers, Miss Renee. Let's see. Oh, Shannon, KC10HT's in there. KB5 UTY, Dave. He's been a member for 2 months, and at the fishing buddy level, he says, "Hey y'all." Chris KD9YSW has been a member for 6 months, so thank you for that. He says, "Full send." I just, I gotta say, like, dude, the last month has been super freaking chaotic for me, right? I've been getting ready to come down here. I've been dealing with a lot of family kind of personal things. Things just kind of weighing heavy on me. Now I've got my actual therapist that I see once a week. But given all the travel, I haven't got to talk to my therapist in a while. And so with tonight's Weekend Warriors, I said, you know what? I'm so glad that it is Weekend Warriors week, because I need to talk to the boys. Like, I don't know. I feel like my chest is heavy, and getting up in the morning is a struggle. You know, like I'm awake at 6. I'm I want to be productive. I want to, go get things done, and just finding the motivation is like really freaking hard some days. And I figured if anybody could relate, anybody could understand and get it, it'd be you guys.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you guys do? Like family troubles and everything kind of gets you down. Like the whole world seems like it's going fucking crazy. Like how do we how do we just say fuck it? I'm just gonna put one foot in front of the other and keep doing it.
Well, assess the situation, analyze, adapt, and refine. Right? I mean, come on now, man. You can only
Adapt and
attack.
overcome.
Yeah, you can only attack stuff that you can see. So if you can focus in on what you actually can see, have that down pat, and then attack the other stuff afterwards. There's no harm in that, prioritizing shit. Right, take down your 5 meter targets, man. Like, you know, new place, right? New people. Fuck, you probably don't even know where the best place to get a fucking a taco and the best fucking Modelo, right? Like that's priority one, right? So lay down that immediate foundation when you go to a new place, and then after you've established a baseline, then assess the rest. But I mean, I'm only scratching the surface of the skin here, man. But I think that's you know, take all your military skills that you've done in the past. Anyone watching or listening, the 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 military built us into this idea that we can have a an adaptable mindset, right? Maybe we didn't think about it while we were in or what we were doing at the time, but literally those skills are they're baked into us. So take your 5 meter targets down and then fucking establish a baseline and then keep going from there.
I like that. Because I mean, obviously we're multi-generational here, right? But I'm pretty sure we've all heard, right, when times get tough, you take it chow to chow if you got it, right? But I like the whole 5 meter target thing. I dig that. Jason, welcome. Is your mic working? No. All right.
Well, it
Jason,
looks like he's having some technical difficulties there.
Jason's doing Jedi mind tricks on us real quick. Where's my mic?
What are your thoughts there, Steven? What do you do when life kicks you in the balls over and over and over again?
Roll with it. Fuck it. Feed them fish heads.
Fuck
There
it,
you
feed
go.
them fish heads.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things that I do is look forward to my hockey weekends where I can just literally get out there and take out frustrations in a controlled manner. You're out there slamming your buddy, your battle buddy. And a lot of times, my teammates are warriors, so they understand as well. Go out there and just hammer on them, and it's a controlled environment. Hit them, get a good hit in, maybe a practice, but hey, you can take out some good frustrations during hockey practice.
Maybe I need to pick up hockey.
Yeah,
It's an
I can't wait
expensive
until
sport.
tournaments come around. It is
There
an
we go,
expensive
Jason.
sport.
You figured out your mic.
Yeah, I figured it out. It was just it. Every time I turn the headset on, I got to kick it into hyperdrive for it to pick up the sensor off the computer, and I ain't figured that out yet.
All right. Well, welcome. we're just getting the show started here. Since you're just hopping in, why don't you share with us a highlight from the last 2 weeks? Some really good.
Got a new refrigerator. Been needing a new refrigerator for the last. Every morning I get up, I got to clean water off the floor because it leaks water out of it. And my daughter finally decided she was tired of cleaning it up. I was tired of cleaning it up, and she was out the other night and came home with a new refrigerator. Took 2 days to get it in the house though because we had to take all the doors off and had to take doors off the fridge and the house to get it
Oh,
in.
yeah.
So it's going out in a sawzall.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you being here tonight. We're just kind of talking some shit. It's what's on your mind, what's bothering you, what do you do when you get knocked down, right?
I'm kind of frustrated. I've been waiting all summer long for somebody to come put my roof tower up and get my antenna moved over to it so I can actually use my HF. And I'm finally getting to the point where I think that's going to happen, and it just keeps getting pushed back another day, another day, another day. And unfortunately, I can't do anything myself and can't get up there to do it. And if I could do it myself, if I had the strength I had 10 years ago, I'd do it myself. But that roof
I don't
tower
work.
ain't
Did, did,
light, and I
I don't
can't
work for
climb the.
free, but if you pay me in PBR, I'll make it happen.
I was gonna say, did you offer the local ham radio club pizza and beer?
Yeah,
You can do it, bro.
unfortunately, they're all older than me. So the guy that's going to do it is my daughter's boyfriend is going to be one of the people, and the other guy he does the flagger for the local dirt track. So he had to wait till the season was over, and he's got to come. But he's getting paid with a bottle of Jack or two. So he's
Or
got to
two.
All
come put
right.
that. He's got to come put that up there for me and get that set up and working for me, and then got to fix my plumbing issue too. That's still waiting on that. Luckily, it's before the meter, so I'm not worried about losing water.
Well, I don't know. Hound the shit out of him, man. Be the thorn in his side till he actually shows up for his bottle of Jack.
Oh yeah, he will. He will. He was gonna come do it the other night, but he forgot that that the water's got to be shut off. And the bad part about it is he does the work, but he doesn't carry the license. The guy that carries the license is actually the sheriff in the next county over. So he's got to take a day and come here during the day so that they can shut the water off because they have to have his license to shut the water off to do the work. And then once the water's off and the work's done, back on it. It'll only take 30 minutes to change the fitting, but getting everybody to do it together is kind of a pain in the butt.
Well, it sounds like what's going on in your life just kind of fits right in with tonight's online group therapy session. So thanks for being here, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, uh, Dave said something kind of unique, right? He his his oh, what's the word? His blow off valve. There you go. His blow off valve is the ability to, at the end of the week, to go play hockey and go beat up on his buddies, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, eh, eh, oh, dude, absolutely. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But let, let me ask you this, Dave. What happens when you've been beaten down all week at work and all the bullshit that's going on, but then the fucking the game gets canceled or the practice gets canceled, right? Do you What do you do then when you can't blow off your steam? When you like,
It comes down to like what Steve said. Fuck them. Just brush it off, man. Because sometimes it's out of your control, right?
Of course.
You can't let stress kill you because it will, and we all know
Oh, it
this.
will.
You ser-
Um,
Grouch, you serious about that? Smoke them if you got them.
Yeah.
hey,
Uh,
smoke them if
it,
you got them. Yep.
is it legal though?
Well, we're past 3 minutes, right? We're good to go. We can say curse words
um,
I
now.
mean,
yeah,
I don't know where you are.
I mean, it's legal
he's in New
here,
York.
so
He's
it's
in New
Yeah.
legal
York.
here.
Remember?
Yeah, there you go. All right, continue, Dave.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. When shit gets out of my control or whatever, it's just brush it off and come back to it. I think I got a guest here. Hold on.
Oh, all right.
So sometimes when
No, we're
my
good.
I run into this situation where I have some expectations
Yeah, of
uh,
course.
of of that like end of the week of that like blow off steam situation,
Yeah,
but more often than not it doesn't come, right, and I feel disappointed not only at myself that I wasn't able to do it,
yeah,
right,
I get that.
or I'll project it onto someone else and I blame them for like not being able to do it, and I'm like, oh, and it just catastrophizes into something bigger. But I don't know. I would like to say the grown up, more mature uh, part of me would go, okay, let me take an evaluation of what I did throughout the week and try and find little nuggets of gold that I can rest my laurels on. Like, okay, it wasn't that bad. So
Yep.
I don't know. It's frustrating at times when you don't get to pop the top at the end of the week.
Well, I mean, so that's no different than like, I'd be looking forward to going skydiving, or I'd be looking forward to going fishing, or hunting season, right? Like, dude, I'm missing all of the hunting season this year because, well, it's just too damn expensive to stay up in New Hampshire. Like, so it's like all of these things that I rely on to kind of give me that reset. They're not there right now because life changed and things are different.
Get hooked up with Healing Waters while you're down there. Look them up. Get hooked up with them.
Oh, they're down here.
Oh,
They're
they're all
everywhere.
over. They're everywhere.
We've got a
Oh,
pretty
no
big
shit.
chapter. Yeah, we've got a pretty big chapter here in Knoxville.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just go on to the Project Healing Waters, look for your area, and see if there's anyone close by.
Yeah, I did put the link in the chat, so everybody's got that. And I'll throw it back out there. Yeah, I didn't know that. Because I think I've shared with you guys, that I did the rods to rifles,
Yes, you were talking
or
about that
rifles
2 weeks ago.
rifles,
Yep.
yeah, rifles to rods, yeah. That's they're very small. They're in Massachusetts, but
Hmm.
they take veterans on fly fishing trips, and I did that a number of years ago, and man, yeah, that was such a good time. Like, I didn't catch shit, but I mean, it was just great hanging out with other vets and floating down the river.
So in 2024 alone, they helped 6,820 participants. Wow. Compromised of all service areas through 6,329 active volunteers. So that's what, over 13,000 people that are all over the U.S. involved in healing waters
Yeah.
between participants and mentors and stuff. So it's pretty big.
Yep. They've
So
been around 20 years now.
Yeah.
that's awesome. All right. So for those watching, right, or just listening, right, make sure that you check out Project Healing Waters, because we all need to we need to like add these tools to our tool belt, right? You know, because the things that we rely on aren't necessarily always going to be there. I mean, could I rent a container and a canopy and go skydive? I could. It would cost me a little bit more, but I don't know. I'm so excited for my own shit that like I want to wait for it at my own detriment. You know.
I'm so excited. And oh wait, wrong song. What's up, fuckers?
Mike, good for you to join us.
And if one person says one fucking word about me eating right now, I just brought a cat back from the fucking vets. I don't want to hear shit. Yes, I'm fucking eating.
Are you eating the cat?
Yes.
Did
No.
you go to the vet to pick up a cat just for? Dude, there's cheaper Chinese places that deliver.
Meow. Why am I hearing two meows? Who else is meowing? So yeah,
Oh,
cat's
that
18 years old. I think it's on its like 7th or 8th life. So
That reminds me of Super Troopers. Meow.
right meow.
Meow.
Right meow, damn it.
Who let this guy in here?
Hey,
ID and
motherfucker, what are you
registration,
doing?
right, meow?
Hey, Cody.
Yes, sir.
Love you, brother.
I love you too, man. How you been this week?
Dude,
Thanks,
working.
Cody.
Dude, working, man. Just fucking working.
Has work been beating your ass down?
Yes. God damn it.
Okay. Well then, with that notion, what have you done to blow off some steam?
I went and did POTA this afternoon while I was getting paid.
Hey, there you go.
That's the best way to do it.
Fuck yeah.
All right. But see, all right. So, but even in that regard, right? So, you know, POTA, you're still getting out in nature. You're doing something for yourself.
Yep.
And so
And I was
that's,
getting paid.
well, that's just a bonus. But that's I want to discuss this tonight, because I think it's important. It's been a while since we kind of talked about it. But every now and again, we got to reassess the arrows in our quiver, right? The bullets in our magazines, and we got to make sure that, you know, whatever we've got to fall back on is something that is reliable and it's there for us.
Right.
Because otherwise, I mean, unfortunately, we just end up a freaking statistic.
Yep.
Like, and I don't want that to happen to anybody. And so I at least for me, right, I'm willing to put my shit out there and say, look, I'm a fucked up individual and I think fucked up things, and let's talk about fucking coping together, you know?
I love it when they used to ask, have you ever thought of committing suicide? Have you ever thought of jumping off a bridge? Doing something really stupid, driving really fucking fast? Yes, you have. Leave me the fuck alone.
Amen.
It's a daily occurrence, motherfucker.
At least I'm not driving with you.
That's probably the easiest lie.
Hello.
That's probably the
Copyright
easiest
strike.
that we have all done, right? That we've all told. The easiest lie that we have all told to some sort of medical professional or something, right? When they ask that question. You know, do you think it might hurt yourself or fucking others, or these downward spiral things? And we're like, we're fine, right? Probably
I'm
be
fine.
yeah,
The fuck
right.
happened to my camera?
Yeah, we'll willy nilly just throw out the we're fine, especially the medical professionals, because probably because we don't. It's hard to trust those fuckers, right? It really is, like, because you have no like you have no relationship to them, right? There's some goofy goober to you, you know. So it's easy to lie to them, and then but also it's easy to tell the absolute truth to them because they are strangers, right? So I mean that's the double edged sword with that situation. But I'll tell you, man. I think the best therapy that I ever have is besides you guys, you goofy goobers. Um, the best therapy I have is being able to just download my day into my wife's ears, right? And she listens to me. Maybe I think she's listening to me, but she nods her head, so we're good, right? But she's there, right? She's there to just hear my fucking bullshit at the end of the day, and she hears it every single day.
Sometimes you just need that head nodder. That's all you
Yeah.
need is that head nodder.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. I'm lucky enough to have my wife as like the head nodder. Like, yep, yeah, yeah. Those soldiers are a bunch of pain in the ass too. I agree, right? And that's what she does for me every single day. And it's just nice to have that download. But there are some things that I won't tell her, but I will tell a psychiatrist, which is really weird because it's a fucking stranger, right? It's someone I don't trust, but I do, but I don't, and it's fucking weird. And there's plenty of times that I tell you guys, and all the listeners about stuff that I don't tell my wife. But now that she's probably watching, let's keep
You're gonna go back
it
and
hush
check.
hush. What do you think, Blake? I bet your wife's watching right now too. Yeah, they probably are, man.
They're both inside
Let
watching.
me go ban Sid from the channel.
Yeah, having someone the daily download is nice to have. Oh fucking dude, and it doesn't have to be your significant other, right? But it
Even a
does
best
have to be
friend.
a head nodder, like
Yep.
Mike said, dude. Head nodder. Yep. Fuck yeah. They'll catastrophize with you, which is good.
Yeah, my neighbor did that for a while. He was having a really hard time at his old job, and he would come in here some nights and just download everything that just happened to him during his shift, and I'd sit there and I'd listen to him.
That's awesome. Dave, you're a good dude for fucking listening to him too.
Yep, I give him a lot of shit, but he's still here. He's like a kid to me, so it's all good.
That's an important thing too. Oh shit, Dave, you're right. You gotta your head nodder can't be a agreeer person all the time. They do gotta
absolutely.
They gotta
Right.
have some active listening, and they gotta
Yes.
call you out bullshit sometimes too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do we call that? What did they say back in the 1900s? Oh, that's a friend. That's right.
Yeah, that's one of those.
Oh, okay.
Back in the
Motherfuckers keep you
1900s.
grounded.
One of those guys.
Well, see, I guess I don't know. Maybe a big part of like a lot of the personal problems that I'm going through is that I wanted my wife to be that head nodder. But she listens to people talk about their problems all day long. Right? That's what she does for a living. And so maybe at the end of the day, like that was too big of an ask.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I should have leaned, on a friend more. I'm really bad at reaching out.
Yeah, you.
you got a weird situation, Grouch. I mean, because like literally, your wife is the professional head nodder, and at the end of the
Yeah.
day, and
Yeah.
I bet you at the end of the day, she needs to decompress too and have a head
Yeah.
nodder as well. So that was
Absolutely.
probably a lot of the like, yeah, I'm here to hear. But you also needed one too. So this is frustrating. No, I get you, man.
It's definitely frustrating.
That's some that's a
I got forced one time to go to a head nodder, and it was a year-long weekly course. And go in there, and of course you have to give them all your spouse's information and everything. And then they ask, can we call and talk with them? I'm like, yeah, if she'll talk to you. And this was about 4 or 5 months in, and I was doing pretty good and everything. And she the head nodder there came in and says, you know what? You don't have a problem. Your ex-wife does.
Wow.
Wow. That's awesome. I want to meet that motherfucker, shake his hand.
So
Hey,
it was she nobody ever understood until she called and talked to her about it's not me, it's her. No matter how hard you look at it, it was always her. I mean, I had my little quirks and stuff, but you can only try and steer something in the right direction so long before it goes off the rails.
oh, you're right, man. Absolutely. True. Hey, you know what? Chris said something in the chat, right? That not everyone has someone to decompress on, right? A head nodder or somebody like that, right? Yeah, we don't always have that. I'm calling bullshit, right? I think you actually do have someone to head nod to.
You just haven't found that person, or you just don't realize who that person is yet.
Or unfortunately, you don't want to find that person because there are lots of groups like us, whether it's other military guys, Healing Waters, the American Legion, the VFW, all kinds of groups where you could find somebody to decompress with and talk to that is a like-minded soul. We just internalize and choose not to look for them. I've done that.
Oh, you're right.
I've definitely done that.
But I mean, I sometimes it doesn't have to always really be another human that you can bitch about too, right? Like
I spent many years on the back roads with the windows down and the music up.
Yeah,
by myself.
Right? Yeah, in your head, replaying some conversations, some things like that. Doing woman things, right? but like just fucking actually thinking about what you're saying out loud to yourself actually might bring to light some of the quirkiness and decompressing factors to what you deal with.
Well, after I got tired of wasting ammo because it was getting more and more expensive and less easy to get because everybody was maybe hoarding it.
You must be talking about the Obama freaking years.
Yeah.
You should have bought your ammo long before that.
Oh yeah.
When the best time to have bought ammo was 10 years ago. So buy what you can now.
I got into just driving on the trails, getting in the Jeep and getting out because my brain runs all the time. It's a fucking hamster chasing a squirrel on a fucking cage, and it never stops.
Oh, I need to see that.
But when I get out on the
every
trail,
now and again the hamster falls off.
Oh yeah. Lands on the squirrel's back, rolls
yeah.
Yeah. That happens quite often. But yeah, I get out on the trails and hit some technical trails, and Man, you're worried about where your tires are going and whether or not you're going to roll over, and my
And
mind just blanks out, and all I'm worried about is the road and where I'm going. Then you get to somewhere that's got a kick-ass view, and things seem to melt away.
then you realize you're driving a Jeep. Then you wake up from that nightmare.
It gets me places.
Fucking Toyota boy over here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, nobody does.
Oh, dude, I full-heartedly agree with Steven. I love to just go drive, burn off some energy. Like at night, I go to bed and the wife goes, "What are you doing?" And I'm dead tired, but I can't sleep. I have to shut my brain off. I get the phone out and I literally play spades on my phone just to get my brain to shut down, because if I don't, I will not go to sleep. I've got way too much shit. Just fucking hamster squirrels. I got freaking cocker spaniels. I got everything running in there. Fuck.
But no cats, because you just ate one.
Yeah. Hey, Wendy's cooked it up for me too.
But what's funny though is you play spades, which is one of those games where you only learn to play that game in two places, either the military or prison.
Yep.
For the military for me, man. Well, I like to beat the computer every now and then. I'm fucking level 500, almost 600 on this damn thing.
I got both.
But you got both military and prison.
Well, not really prison, just county jail, but close enough.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Yeah. We've all. I think we've all been to county jail.
Yeah, it's
He said, I learned how to play Joker, Joker, Deuce, Ace in the Army, but Joker, Joker, Ace in county jail.
No, it was Ace Deuce.
I was banned from the poker table in the first 5 minutes I was there.
AC Deucey, baby.
Wait,
No,
Bob learned how to play.
we sat down and played a hand. We were about 3 hands into Texas Hold'em, and I flop over, and I'm like, oh shit, what are the chances?
Run.
And I took the chance, and I flipped, and I got, oh shit, okay. Yeah, I had 5 aces. In my third hand, I was banned from the table.
One of these things is not like the other.
3 decks. 3 decks.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, three decks.
Mike, so that's weird, right? Your brain's running a million miles a second, so you actively choose to do something that really takes some concentration.
If it's the focus.
Just to go to sleep.
Dude, I am so far on the spectrum one way or the other, I don't know. But I have to focus, and as soon as I focus, I shut off and I go to sleep. And boy, I dream. I notice that when I snore, I dream really well. It must be that fucking lack of oxygen to the brain or something. Because, dude, I come up with some crazy-ass dreams.
Mrs. just has a pillow over your face.
Hey, when the power goes out, your CPAP shuts off. God help us all.
I don't have a CPAP. I don't need a CPAP yet.
I use one I can't sleep without it. And when the power goes off, trying to, it's hard enough to breathe laying down as it is. The power goes off and that hose and everything, you got to try and breathe through all that filter and everything. It's like,
Jason, are you like full Darth Vader? You're all up.
Yeah, I got the whole. I just have a nose mask. My mouth is still free, but
I don't.
No.
I don't want to go. I don't want to divert too much to the conversation of the night therapy that we're having.
Hey, it's Weekend Warriors, man.
But I
This
will
is
say
group
this, right?
therapy.
I had a conversation earlier last week about a CPAP machine, and one particular individual acting as Darth Vader while having coitus with his significant other, and
Okay, that's different.
she perfect, dude, the perfect match. Okay, right, good marriage on these two folks. But
This is not the pussy you're looking for.
yeah, she's a Star Wars nerd too. So she was playing into the whole bill, right? So she was all about it. Yeah. So now it's a situation where like they can't do it unless he's wearing the Vader mask.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm just
It's a
I'm like,
whole new level of role play.
more power to you, dude. That particular situation, I don't think you can find that on the deepest, darkest part of the web. There's no porn category of like CPAP Darth Vader.
CPAP porn.
See,
But is she wearing it or is he wearing it?
We never got that. We never got to that.
yeah, I know.
I am Lord Vader. Okay.
No, I am your father.
Oh shit!
Wow.
As long as they're not dressing up as Jawas doing it, I'm okay. Ooh, that would scare the hell out of me. See a little dude with a brown burlap sack and little red eyes, and you're like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, we're gonna lay
Don't
it
worry, he's a grower, not a shower.
We're gonna lay it down right now on the Weekend Warriors. If you're into a Jar Jar Binks fetish, you need way more therapy than the rest of us here.
He's a Jar Jar.
Oh God, that would scare the hell out of me if my wife came in and started doing that. First of all, she has no idea what anything is about Star Wars, and second, if she came out as Jar Jar Binks, I think I would run down the street.
In my grippy socks.
Oh, speaking of grippy socks, hold on.
Socks. Who actually wears socks?
Where did his camera go?
Don't ask where my camera went. It's fine.
It's looking for your grippy
The camera tries to follow.
Oh, dude, he's got an auto track camera. Hey,
Yeah, it's one of those fancy AI ones.
hey, tell your camera to look for the grippy socks.
Oh, where the fuck did I go? God damn it.
For fuck's sake.
See? This is why our non-video listeners are so fucking confused.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I gave up on the audio only version of the podcast
Oh yeah,
because it doesn't have the same effect.
No.
Like you have to see the video.
I'm glad you did that because that used to drive me nuts. I always get the two. I get both the live and I think you put two videos out and they're not. They're the same thing. Just one of them's just audio.
Yeah. Yeah, because what I used to do, and I actually I put this out to my Patreon members, right? And I was just curious, like, which do people prefer, right? When we were doing pre-recorded shows where I would edit it, and then you had the video version and the audio version, or with the live. And I mean, obviously for me, right, the live works better because it's less time out of my life. I get to sit here and I get to interact with you guys just the same as we would in the recording.
Yeah, you
It's
lazy
just
bastard.
now, all the flubs just stay. They all just stay in the mix. But yeah, no, I don't know. I was paying I don't know, about $60 a month to be able to put the audio version out on all the podcast platforms and everything. And I just wasn't seeing a lot of people that were just listening to the audio version. So I said, fuck it. But I am curious, I mean, like, people let me know. What do you want the audio only versions to come back? Because I mean, I can slurp the audio feed and make it a podcast that way. I don't know. Let me know.
Uh-oh.
When I was still working, I worked nights, and I drove all night. Drove like 420 miles a night, stopping at nursing homes along the line. And I watched, I don't know how many episodes of Clubhouse while I'm driving, just on my tablet on the dash. I get pulled over, I just hit the pause button and spin it out of the way. They come up, they look in, they go, "What's that radio?" Amateur radio. Oh, okay. And then pull away and my screen back, hit play, and
back to the show you go.
yep.
All right. Everybody get close to their camera or their screen. You ready?
How close do you own this?
Those
Dude, are those Grouch slippers?
He's got little dead fish on the bottom too.
Dude, those are
Dude, that goes perfect with the dead fish on my leg.
those
There you go. I got you a pair. I saw them. This is my pair. As you can tell, it's already pre-shaped. But it's got little grippies on the bottom. But I got you a pair, Grouch. Now I just gotta fucking find the pair. I had to run downstairs to get mine.
Dude, that's awesome. Thank you.
Those are the third creepiest socks I've ever seen in my life.
Third creepiest.
Well, but see, all right. Now the thing is so once I get those socks from you, I'm gonna have to skydive with somebody that's got a camera, so that they can record me with the Grouch socks fucking skydiving.
That would be hilarious. Oh my god, I would die. Yeah, let me find those socks. God damn it. They're in this office is like this big. They're not very hard to find.
All right. Well, anything that needs to be sent to me, just all you got to do is send it to Paul Roy, care of Skydive City, and the address to Skydive City, and that's it. I'll get it.
I'll send them to Julie and Vaughn, and they can hold them hostage for you.
Dude, listen, Julie and Vaughn should have already contacted me because I gave them my phone number in an email.
No.
And have they reached out? Have they reached out to me? No, they have not. No. I was promised a tour of the villages. Like, I mean, we're going way off the rails here now. But I was promised a tour of the villages, and neither one of them has reached out to me.
You're not old enough to live in villages. That's old people.
I
don't care. I've got a loofah.
Julie works in the villages.
I'm not old enough to live where my dad lives until Monday.
Is Monday your birthday?
Monday is my birthday. I'll be double nickel.
Happy fucking birthday, Jason.
happy birthday. It's also my
Thank you.
birthday.
Yes,
Sort
it
of.
is.
But hey, it's also the Navy's 250th birthday coming up too.
No, the Navy's birthday will be later.
Wasn't the Navy's
Monday.
birthday before y'all's?
Listen, they like to pretend that the Continental Navy was the United States Navy, but it's not.
No, it wasn't.
The first branch that was the United States was the United States Marine Corps, November 10th, 1775. Before we were even the United States, we were the first. And luckily, we've got no Navy guys on here, so
Who's got a
those squids
scanner
can
on me?
all.
Jason.
Sorry.
I was just trying to figure out whose house was burning down. Jesus.
I think that was a med call. I don't know, but we do have a big fire at a recycling facility in the next county over, and some of our trucks are there. So I don't know what they're doing down there at the facility, but they had one last weekend too and killed a guy. So killed one of the employees of the company and a couple other people injured and a couple firefighters injured. But
Speaking of shit blowing up, the munitions plant in Bucksnort, Tennessee.
Tennessee
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Oh my God! They said it was the mixing room that blew up, and that's where they mixed the TNT. It was in that room. I was
Well, there was nothing left in the building. There was a hole in the ground.
there was nothing left of anything. I was like, oh my God. And then we have MD-20s falling out of the sky in Kentucky. So, with 200,000 pounds of fuel on board.
We had a
lot of fuel.
little Cessna go up in Albany into a neighborhood north of Albany the other day.
What the hell is it with all the airplanes falling out of the sky, man?
It's Trump's fault.
Reduce standards.
Yeah.
I mean, you could blame Trump if you want, but I would say it probably goes back a little further than that. Probably, about 4 years or so, 5 years, when like all those standards got really drastically reduced.
When he went from standards to DEI.
Oh, today's DEI Friday. I forgot.
DEI Friday? Who's in charge?
And there's our DEI hire spokesperson right there.
Yeah, man. I meet at least 2 of the 45 criteria to do the DEI hire. So what are we talking about?
Just 2?
Well, I mean, I'm frustrated and I'm angry, and then those.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
All right.
but you didn't dye your hair blue or pink or purple.
No, because I'm not
to signify the DEI-ness.
Yeah, because you know what, we have a new guy in charge.
Yeah.
I already mentioned in the stream and on the chat on YouTube, like I'm not allowed to participate in No Shave November because otherwise I'll get fucking fired.
You're outside.
No Shave November. I mean, I haven't been No Shave November for 10 years, man.
There was nothing wrong with Uncle Pete having standards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Cody, you just need to tell your soldiers that it's no date November.
No, it's
no stripper November.
Dude,
Have y'all started practicing your 3-mile run?
How about the
no, we don't have to do that. No, we're not in the Marine Corps. Dude. We don't.
That's part of the standard. They're all going to the Marine Corps standard. Is what Peg just said.
Yeah, We should go to the most stringent standard across all the branches and just go with that.
And how many of
The
these
Marine
kids
Corps has always had the highest standard.
Yeah, but then here's the
We
problem.
haven't lowered ours.
Here's the problem, though. The Air Force. If you were to do that to the Air Force,
There wouldn't be an Air Force.
there wouldn't be an Air Force. Yeah, the Air Force is freaking out, man. They're currently going to 2 miles.
Oh
They're
my God.
like, oh God, we got to do something.
Twice a year.
Yeah, twice a year. Oh God.
Twice a year, gotta run 2 miles.
Who wrote that? No Nut November.
No Nut November.
Or TRK.
No Nut November. You're a savage.
Savage is right.
What
Boys, I'm
is
going
it?
to tell you, this is exactly what I needed. All right, like I needed to hang out with the boys. Like that's what I needed.
At least you don't live in New York City.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I feel
True.
sorry for every last asshole that lives in that city. I feel sorry for the liberals who live in that city because they're just going to go. Their mind's just going to explode. They're going to be like,
no
what?
idea.
Nothing. No clue.
They have no idea.
Hopefully they go back through his records and do what they say they're going to do.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Take his citizenship back.
Yeah, fucking right. Send his ass packing to Pakistan.
Wait a second. No one here has ever had a horrible fucking leader at the tippy top and just been like,
bullshit. I can go.
All right. Yeah. Oh, now the civilian populace kind of gets
the business suit.
the reign of fucking watching a fucking goofy goober in charge. It's okay, man.
Hey, the
I
Army
served
used
under
to fly
Bill
airplane.
Clinton. I served under Bill Clinton, so yeah.
You served under Bill Clinton, like in the Oval Office?
No.
Because that was
That
Under the
slot was
desk.
already
Those
taken,
stains
wasn't
are
it?
really hard to get out.
Yeah. I already heard there was some knee prints under the desk.
Oh, actually, you know what? I have a legitimate question, boys, and girls, and ladies, and gentlemen, and all the goofy goobers in between. Steve, did you during your tenure, was there ever a government shutdown? Was there?
I don't remember.
Yes.
Like during
There was
Clinton?
one.
Like
Yes.
No, there wasn't during. There wasn't during what? No, what? Not when I was in.
everybody just agreed and we're like, cool, let's bomb whatever and keep the war machine going.
If I remember right, up until now, the longest shutdown was under Obama.
Oh
Yeah.
That's me.
No, unfortunately, this shutdown is now the longest one.
Now, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
But before that, yes, it was Obama.
Yeah, I was in Iraq during that shutdown. It was really fun.
Actually, it
Hang on.
wasn't. Yes, there was one when I was in, but it wasn't under Clinton. It was under George Bush,
Oh,
HW.
Oh, okay. So I stand corrected. All right.
Oh.
So the longest government shutdown before this one, which I think now we're up to 36, 37
Was-
days.
Trump's last one, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was, yes. December 22nd, 2018 to January 25, 2019 was under Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And
the
it
two long-
was
That's when they were trying to
overfunding for the
impeach him.
U.S.-Mexico border wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's not like there's a pattern for long shutdowns by the Democrats.
Dude, what? All right, because yes, the government shutdown was the second thing on the agenda, so we might as well roll into it, right? But I don't understand. Like, we need what four more Democrats to vote to keep the government to reopen the government. 4.
And one Republican to actually vote as a Republican, but I don't know that Rand Paul has ever done that.
Well, he's not a Republican.
No, he's not a Republican. He might as well be an independent.
He's a rhino.
He's listed as a Republican, though, although he never votes as one.
He's a rhino.
Just because he ran as a Republican doesn't make him one.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Republican in name only.
Oh, all right. Interesting little tidbit here. All right. So the second longest U.S. government shutdown was 21 days, and it was from December 16th, 1995 to January 6th. Notice a theme here.
Oh,
right?
Holy shit.
It's December to January, but January 96, and that was under Clinton.
That's right. That's when I was in. I remember. Okay, I remember that now.
So that was a dispute over domestic spending, tax cuts, and balancing the budget in 7 years.
I think the NAFTA. I think NAFTA was a big part of that too.
I think it was.
Yeah, NAFTA. I forgot about NAFTA. Oh man, shit! I'm over here. I'm living in the 21st century. I'm thinking about fucking minimum wage, $20 an hour in California. I forgot about NAFTA.
North American Free Trade Agreement.
Yeah. What?
That wasn't. You know, I mean, you can say what you want, but I mean, we're one continent, North America. We should have free trade between Canada, the United States, and Mexico. I mean, we're all part of the same fucking continent.
Oh yeah, I mean, if a truck can go across the border, you probably need to play nice with your neighbors, right?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. I mean, whatever side of the political spectrum you're on, yeah, like play nice, be hardball, but play nice. When it comes down to making the best thing for your country.
See, Chris and Bricker are saying the same thing. I understand what they're saying. That it was written wrong. It was in its entirety was fucked up. But I mean, yeah, I understand what they're saying. You know, a lot of companies moved to Mexico, but a lot of Japanese companies moved to Mexico. A lot of just that's what happened.
Well, it's a prime example, dude. I drive a 2009 Chevy Duramax pickup truck, right? It's my wife's. Don't tell her, okay? But if I open up the door panel, right, and I see where the tire pressure gauge goes and all that shit.
In Mexico?
Right? Assembled in Mexico. The whole goddamn thing. Every window, every seal, every tire, every fucking part, all assembled in Mexico.
Made in America.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, the majority of them were made in America, but then the circuit boards were made in Japan, and the fucking thing and the over here, and it's blah 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 blah. But everything was put together in Mexico. Well, I wonder why Detroit is gone into a shithole, because they're assembling shit where it's cheap.
Well, look what Boston did. Boston sold out to the fucking Chinese. All the new subways are made by CRRC. CRRC is out near Worcester, and you see the American flag, you see the Chinese Communist flag, and you see the Massachusetts flag. It is a Chinese government-owned company that made the new subway trains for Boston.
Well, okay, all right. Hear me out, boys. Is that a bad thing?
Where were the American companies that build the subways?
You're right. No,
hold on. Is it a bad thing that China owns American companies and American land? Is that what
Yes,
you're asking?
that too.
No. I'm what I'm saying, Grouch,
I'll bet
is
you 99% of the people that work there are Chinese immigrants.
Some of them are Russian. No bullshit.
But what I am saying is that okay, it's a Chinese subway company that someone in Boston allowed to be this thing, right? And it's privatized. That's what I'm getting at. Is is that necessarily a bad thing? And I only bring this up because I was recently afforded the opportunity to have a little bit of knowledge of an unbiased fucking news network that our air traffic control system, who is paid for and under the United States government's control as a national control, just like every service member, technically every ATC, air traffic controller, is also technically a service member. We're talking about government employees. Well, our air traffic control system is fucking archaic. It is fucking in the stone age of shit. Why? Because, in my opinion, okay, I get my news network from someplace else, but in my opinion, our ATC is ancient because we're under a government control instead of privatizing it. I'm not a fan of privatizing everything, but sometimes when it comes to innovation, technologies, and advancement, privatization has always been the key for advancement in technologies. Right now, sometimes like once you get to that point of advancement, maybe the government might need to fucking, all right, cool, lock it down. But bro, we're rural America and even fucking LAX is still running off of paper fucking ticker mark shit, right?
Dude, all that shit. Why can't Raytheon? Why can't our government contracted companies that make some of the best fire control systems in the world?
Yeah.
Fuck, they got a plane that can track 200 goddamn targets in the fucking air by itself.
Warheads on foreheads type fucking.
I mean, shit. Why aren't these companies going, dude? We will help you fix the fucking infrastructure.
Well, it's because of the bureaucracy of it, man. Because we chose to put ATC, air traffic control, up at that higher echelon. There's so much bureaucratic in
the other thing that's fucking killing it too are goddamn unions. Anybody who's a union person, there are places for unions and there are places for not unions. But when it comes to our infrastructure and the safety of people, you don't need fucking unions to go bickering over bullshit.
No, you need the best spent cash on the most particular bit of advancement, and then once you're cool with that, let it slide for a while. Let it slide for a while, and then after that, fucking once it becomes a little antiquated, fucking do a little reassessment, fucking go again. It's not that hard, man. I'm not a government. Excuse me. I'm not an elected official, but I'm pretty sure I'm a fucking guy that has taken apart a piece of technology and put it back together once in a while, and gone like, wow, the engineers were some smart motherfuckers that built this. Maybe we should sometimes listen to it. I don't know. I don't know. Tangent, man. Honestly, I just want to be able to get on an airplane in the next month or 2 or 3 or 4 and not have to worry about some jaded ATC that's controlling me down into fucking whatever airport I'm
That's
going.
your fear with flying commercially?
Yeah, honestly, dude, I'm
worried about the fucking engines falling off the goddamn plane. You're worried about the planes crashing into each other.
I mean,
oh no,
dude,
absolutely. Yeah,
look
no,
what
I really.
happened in Tennessee this week.
Well, that's another story, but we're not allowed to talk about Delta or anything else that comes from the Great Northwest in that big factory. Am I speaking loud enough for everyone to hear?
Well, they have one in South Carolina too. You know, at least the one that crashed in fucking Kentucky was 34 years old. A McDonnell Douglas. You know.
Yeah.
They should have inspected that son of a bitch a little bit closer for hairline cracks.
I saw a video today of that aircraft going into that airport, and it looks like a goose through the engine, and nobody noticed.
That's a possibility. A goose or a couple goose?
Well, it looked like one. They zoomed in on it, and it was like one, and it was shaped like a goose. So, the very good thing they had a bird
that fucking
strike
engine
and
came right off
know
the
it.
cradle. That engine came right out of its cradle, dude. That wasn't like you could shell an engine out. That fucking thing came off.
Yeah.
They said, "Hey, it's sitting by the fence." Like, well, yeah, we know.
Are we saying that this particular crash is a Mother Nature situation, right? Like it
oh fuck okay. No!
No, they don't know. That was just speculation.
Okay,
but it definitely looked. I saw the video. I looked at it for quite a while. It definitely looked like something went into that engine.
I don't know how.
I can almost guarantee it was a bad mechanic that probably shouldn't be working on planes, but the standards have been reduced for so freaking long. What do you think there, Blake?
Dude, I'm talking shit about bad mechanics, man.
Mr. Mechanic over there.
Yeah, Blake might have some insight to this, because now think about this, boys. Right? I want to bring back Blake in this because he's been sitting here patiently, man. Blake was a mechanic. He is currently a mechanic in the Army. He went to AIT during the latter half of COVID, right? So he got maybe a little bit less.
Wait. Blake, did you do combatives?
I don't do combatives.
Is that what your wife said earlier tonight? Mm-hmm. We didn't do combatives. Yeah.
So we did combatives, but it was like a really dumbed down version. And AIT for mechanics it's honestly a joke. You know, you either have the brain for it or you don't. And I know a bunch of my buddies from high school that are working at airports right now. Man, those people, they don't even know what was going on in the classroom around them, let alone on on a tarmac around them. And you guys know, like, finding wires and electrical shit. The fucking at AIT, there's this nifty little board where they route all the wires that they want you to test to that board. They don't teach you shit about finding a good ground or how to check for a good ground. Nothing. They just give you this.
I remember that electronic school.
Yeah. They give you the little free chicken board, and they're like, all right, look at this wire. It's labeled and everything. It's not going to be like that whenever you get to your unit, but this is how it is right now.
Yeah, when I went through AIT, we had parts. They were teaching us parts. You know what the fuck we did with the parts? Built little people with arms and, the resistors and diodes and transistors. We built little fucking people in the class because they were teaching us nothing. I'm like, dude, when you open up that fucking cover in the bottom of that goddamn Bradley, guess what you're going to see? A spaghetti of white wire with fucking numbers on it. Have fun.
Not even wires nowadays. Nowadays, all the wires have been spliced so bad that they don't even have the little metal tags on them anymore. So you gotta really know what you're looking for.
Wait, you have metal tags? We had this print that you needed a freaking microscope to read.
Yeah, they still have the print on them, but they added metal tags to a majority of the wires.
'68 conductor, fucking the ones that you put on there, and you need a pair of pliers to. Yeah, no, fuck them things. I hated those bulkhead connectors.
I think the whole aircraft talk, though, my 2 cents would definitely be the aircrafts were built to last a good while without proper maintenance, to the point where now it's catching up with us. We've allowed so many people to work these jobs that are very unqualified and not prepared for it. And now they're working on these aircraft, and they're just saying, "Oh, fuck it, it survived the flight here. It'll survive it till it's the next person's problem." There's no group accountability. It's just individual level. And
I don't know. I'd rather have the Air Force maintaining our fucking aircraft that fly commercially than the commercial techs that fly that do it commercially. Because Jesus Christ, the B-52 is 70-something years old, and that fucker's still flying.
Well, that's the thing about the military aircraft maintainers nowadays. It's a joke now too, because just my buddies that are helicopter mechanics, they're like, yeah, we might do all the work, but we don't really do the work. We just do all the labor, and then some contractor who actually gives a shit about his job comes through and double checks everything anyway. So we really don't have to do our job properly. And it's the same way. At the end of the day,
that is the wrong way of thinking.
Part swappers.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a guy in a suit signing the bottom of a clipboard saying, "Yeah, I looked over this," and then he really didn't.
Could you imagine, right? Like I'm here at a drop zone, and I have said, like, look, I was a mechanic at the end of my military career. I was a mechanic in my civilian career. I would love to work on planes. Could you imagine if they were just like, yeah, okay, here you go, and just threw me at planes without actually teaching me anything? Like, dude, I would fuck shit up.
I've made my handful of mistakes too, like, especially being here with the high op tempo of this location. Yeah, I've definitely made a handful of critical mistakes that have definitely caused some trucks to not work anymore. And it's like, I can't imagine other people on the civilian side that didn't get yelled at by people in some hats telling you that you're fucking up and making you do physical labor whenever you fuck up. That's what happened to me, and I still fucked up pretty bad. And nowadays, it's like you just get a slap on the wrist until something really bad happens.
Yeah, and I can't stand that. Fuck, that just drives me nuts, because you got to think about, like, we're talking about aircraft and mechanics and YouTubers. We'll throw that in there. One of my favorite is Rebuild Rescue, and I know the boys down there in Pennsylvania. And what's wild is that one of their guys died flying one of their airplanes, and they were so meticulously scrutinized by the NTSB and the FAA for that accident, and watching all their videos that they did. And I'm like, dude, you're watching one group of individuals and pointing your finger at this one group of individuals. But what about these fuckers that are AMPs that are flying their airplanes? And yeah, it just that drives me nuts. Has some power cream on my cable.
So Bricker was in the Air Force, and he says, when you fuck up to land a vehicle, they aren't going to put you in Fort Pound Me in the Ass Leavenworth. Aircraft maintainers can and do. So I guess that's how they do things in the Air Force.
Boys,
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
5 a.m. comes early for practice, so I will catch you all in a couple of weeks.
All right, brother. Hey, thanks for being here.
Good night, Dave.
Take care, guys.
I hope you feel a little better. Some group therapy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always good to be here. Take care.
Later.
Where did Cody go?
He's banging his wife in the kitchen. Don't worry, it only takes him 30 seconds.
was going to say we'll see him in 30 seconds. That's the best damn 30 seconds she's ever had.
All right. Well, since Blake is the only active duty guy here, right? Blake, with the government shutdown, man, what is your life like in the uncertainty of being paid the what $1,300 a month that you get?
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, everyone about his age is telling me, "Oh, we've always been paid." The news is telling us we don't have enough money to get paid, and so far we've been paid, so I'm not trying to worry about it too much. Just kick the can down the road a little bit longer. But man, shit.
All right. So you got paid on the 1st.
Yep. Word on the block is there's not enough for the 15th, but I mean, who really knows? Everyone says we'll get paid. Everyone says we don't. One or the other happens. Thankfully, I'm not in a situation where I have to worry about it too much. I definitely know some people, especially lower enlisted, that are. But I think it's ass. They personally have one of our the military run DFAC here is shut down right now. It's not working, and so everyone's eating at the hospital or the civilian ran one, which isn't even open most of the time, which is pretty crazy considering most people here don't have a car, and if they're eating at the DFAC, it's probably because they can't go off post and grocery shop. No one knows how to fucking cook anymore, me included. I'm just sitting there microwaving ramen every night, expecting them to pass a fitness test the next day.
So, all right, I gotta say, like, this is one of those things that just drives me absolutely freaking bonkers about the government, right? What are the government's top priorities? Well, I think priority number one is national security, right? It's the federal government. The priority number one should be national security. That's your military, that's your border patrol, that's your customs and border enforcement agents, right? Your immigration agents. And so, like, why aren't these people like in a whole separate freaking envelope where even when the budget can't be decided upon because let's just spend trillions more dollars that we don't have and dig ourselves a fucking deeper hole, like, but why aren't certain aspects of the government protected from these shutdowns?
Well,
Like,
some
this
of
shit
them,
doesn't make sense.
Paul, some of them are protected. The protected people that are getting paid are the ones that are making the decisions. Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it. You mean Congress is getting paid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To be there or not be there, but whatever.
National security.
Yeah, something about the defense of the Commonwealth, and I don't know. I think I read that somewhere in a big long document that said that we need to protect each other, or ourselves. But no, you're right, dude. We need to establish. I honestly, I think we need to reestablish a national congressional situation that kind of peels back the onion layers and goes to its core of what is written on our Constitution and its amendments. And then, honestly, let's let the states do what the fuck the states have some sovereignty to do, and just fucking leave it at that, man. And if you want a left leaning or right leaning state and all that stuff, just let it happen. But know that if you choose to do so, live in those particular areas, you're gonna be under that particular governance, and let it go that way. We're the best. We're the greatest melting pot, right? We're the greatest fucking political science experiment in all of the humanity.
And the greatest nation because of that melting pot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. We're a fucking. Well, what's cool about it is that we're an infant in the world politickies of things, right? But because of
in the
modern
grand
technology,
scheme,
right, in the grand schemes, but we're also the we because of our influence, we might also be the standard, the newest standard, the modern standard, the baseline of whatever democracy and diplomacy and consumerism and everything else in between. So, I mean, it's okay for us to be weird and to have own internal conflicts. That's part of our it's part of our petri dish of our politics that we have to be. We have to have this happening. But it is unfortunate and icky and strange and weird to be going through this and to do that in a way that we are currently living. So, honestly, if anyone else is out there and their own anxiety and pressures of being a particular political spectrum type guy, just fuck it, man. Don't let politics be a part of your issue. Don't let politics be a part of something that grinds you day and day, right? Fuck that bullshit, right? Let's just go out with it, right? I truly believe that. Fucking, if you're someone that at the end of the week, right, the daily grind and everything else, and you're looking for that person to be your north and south, your nodder, right? If you're putting some politics into it too, right, it's okay, but don't let the left and the right and everything else in between be the thing that fucking grind you down. Fuck that mess, man. It'll hash out. The petri dish will grow.
I will say this, Cody, right? One great thing about you being on the Pacific Coast and me being on the East Coast is I can call you at 3 in the morning and it's only midnight for you.
What did Chris say? Vote all the assholes out of office? Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is who do we replace them with? Because it's just going to be another fucking asshole that's bought and paid for by fucking lobbyists.
Another shellfish fucking fuckface.
True.
I think generally on the cusp of everything, right? If we're going down the political fucking conversation here, I think on the cusp of everything, if we were to throw another amendment to our Constitution, I think probably the best thing would be the NASCAR amendment. That's what I would call it, the NASCAR amendment. And what it would do is that every elected official, fucking city, state, government, all the way up to the top, right, is that it would make every single elected official wear a jersey, wear a uniform.
With all their sponsors.
With all their sponsors, right? With all whoever the fuck politicized or fucking threw some cash at them, right? That way we could see. That way we all could see what the fuck, who is spending money to them. I think that would be a cool thing. Because why not? Fuck it, dude. Why not? We're a consumerism type based fucking political fucking entity, right?
Well, so I mean, while we're at it, then we might as well say that all of these politicians make enough money from their sponsorships that they don't need a government check, and so the $200,000 a year that Congress people get, well, now you get zero. It is a public service, and you are a public servant. So
Touche.
support your sponsors, and you collect zero fucking dollars.
Yeah, what is it? President Camacho Herbert, 23rd or whatever, right? Idiocracy. That's what we should do. Fuck it.
Brando.
Yeah,
It's what
yeah,
the plants crave.
yeah, dude. Trump 2020. Excuse me, Trump 3032. Fucking, brought to you by Brando. What are you saying, Mike, with the moose?
He's trying to communicate with his stupid fucking AI camera.
Oh, dude, this camera just went at, if anybody was watching it, spinning around. I'm just sitting here and it just literally went retarded. Full blown, fucking full spectrum. Look at this thing. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
That's what you get for using an AI camera.
Yeah, dude. You're supposed to focus it to your face.
Dude, it won't stay up. No, I haven't had that
That's
problem.
what she said.
Maybe your face like a plate of lasagna, and that's what's happened.
Fucking limp ass little camera.
It just won't stay up.
All right, I'm buying it. God damn it! I'm buying a new fucking camera. Look, at least my potato looks good, and this food on my shirt.
Hey, why don't you get a dumb camera like mine, and it only points where you freaking aim it.
I have a dumb camera. Fuck you.
Listen, AI is not the answer to everything.
It's I'm just
eventually the T1000s, and I'm not talking about the freaking Meshtastic T1000, right? But the real T1000s are going to come for us.
Ooh, good point, Grouch. Today,
here we go.
I had a conversation with some very astute, partially high school graduated folks. We were
partially
debating.
High school graduated.
He was playing recruiter.
Yeah, no. I was talking about myself. And someone else who got a waiver to get in the Army. But we were talking about the demise of modern society, and we went meta with the whole goddamn thing. But what we came to a solution is that it's okay to have the internet in your pocket, right? It's okay to have the entire world's encyclopedia in your pocket. That's cool. I mean, it allows you to settle bar scene quarrel debates, right? But in order to have the internet in your pocket, you still had to be able to search and research and read and do like some brainy things in order to fucking come up with that knowledge.
Because not everything that shows up on your phone is fucking the truth and gospel.
Exactly. Sure, absolutely, and that was my standpoint. But where I think that we lost all of humanity, and my part of the argument was asking Siri, all right, or asking Alexa, right? And once we got so fucking lazy that we weren't able to like wrongfully type in a particular spelling into Google and searching it that way, right? Once we were like, hey Siri, blah blah blah, right? Once we got to that, that was the cusp of us going fucking full fucking silly, right? Full fucking
China.
Yeah, full China, right? But that's where it was. I that's where I fucking draw the line. Is I was a big advocate for a long time of like opening up a piece of paper, a book, right, made in trees and reading. All right, cool, I got it. Right.
Oh, but you got to use the Dewey Decimal System to find the book.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now most people need to ask Siri what the Dewey Decimal System is. But
Blake, do you have any understanding of what the Dewey Decimal System is?
I do. I understand it from TV shows, unironically, because they think it's so archaic that people use the Dewey Decimal System, but it's a way of organizing books. I don't fully understand the Dewey Decimal System, personally, because I don't like to read, but yeah, I do know what the Dewey Decimal System is.
How about microfiche?
Oh, yes, microfiche.
Yeah, but we fucking...
Dude, the hours I wasted scrolling through frickin' microfiche looking for the article I was wanting.
Oh, yeah.
But, I would say this, gentlemen, and everyone else listening. Here's the tricky part about it, right? You went through microfiche, but your journey to getting the information was a very difficult mental picture or mental equation to find your destination, right? You had to use 4, 5, 6 fucking methods to get to you to answering your question. You had to use your brain in order to fucking figure it the fuck out. But nowadays, we could just press a button or not press a button. You could the bitch in your pocket's listening to you. Hey Siri, blah blah blah, right? And I'm over here like, dude, good on you, younger generation, for using Siri. But at what point does the easy button become so easy that you become a mental atrophy? All right, that's my point. Is like, my God, bro, you have no researching skills. You have no ability to actually pull yourself into the internet and the interweb or the library or whatever, right? You don't have the skills necessary to find that stuff because Siri did it for you. That's where I think we lost it, boys. That's, gentlemen, ladies, all the people listening. That's where we lost it.
I think us that are still Gen Xers that are just, we have seen both worlds. We have grown up in the world of books and the Dewey Decimal System, and we learn how to research. The benefit that I see of Siri and stuff is when I get too fucking old to see, or I get too old enough to hear, and I can say, "Hey Siri, how do I do this? Hey Siri, how do I do it?" Because I completely lost my fucking mind. My dad died at 85 years old. He was just getting into like computers and stuff to the point where Siri was like a thing to him. And which, shut up, Siri, I'm not talking to you. My phone just lit up. But you know, he would still do the research, the hard research. You know, like go to the library to get a book. And I did too. I would go to the library to get a book. I go to a library now and it's all in fucking alphabetical order. I was like, what happened to the Dewey Decimal System? You go to any county public library right now and it'll be ass backwards from what you grew up with.
I just saw post of a book that is part of the Marine boot camp training, and it has to do with this dial phone. It's like a 3-page section to teach them how to use the phone that we all grew up with.
Yeah, absolutely. I know.
A rotary phone. That's what you're talking
the
about?
rotary phone. Yeah.
So
because they spend so much time in third world countries, that's the type of phone that they would have would be a rotary phone.
Absolutely. Well, so I mean, an advancement in human technology. It's okay that it's okay, right? That we have some milestones, but sometimes us as our little monkey brains, right? Sometimes our monkey brains have to still be exercised and doing something a very difficult and very analog way, in my opinion. And that makes us better at what we can interact with our environment. That's where I think that we're going to have a huge difference in Blake's kids, right? Compared to every generation before him, where it's like we will come to a point where we're not able to understand each other because they speak a different technological language where we speak an analogical or anical language. Does that make sense, folks? Like it just I don't want it to come to that. All right, I don't want to. I don't want to be a grandpa talking to my children and have to have a mediary, an electronic mediary, to do so.
AI has been around for a long time. That's what a lot of people get caught up in and forget about. We've had AI for years. There's the military aircraft that only has 2 wheels and it's a pencil, flies like this, shouldn't fly at all, but has a computer in there essentially telling it how to fly, and the pilot's just in there to make up for the electronic wear, and they're supposed to complement each other. AI has been used to bridge the gap between electronics and humans and cover down for the air on both sides, but people just started using it as a crutch. I think that's where it really went wrong in society. Definitely
Speaking
nowadays.
of that, did you see the Kim Kardashian post about AI?
I did not.
Oh, Jesus. Don't get into fucking Kardashians.
She's blaming ChatGPT for giving her the wrong answers to study for her bar exam, causing her to fail it.
Bar?
She's a fucking retard.
Hold on, boys. Hold on. I'm getting fucking loud. Hold on. My neighbor's about to call the cops on me. Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Kardashian is blaming AI that gave her the wrong answers for the bar. Wait a second. She wouldn't even be of relevance if it wasn't for her dad that actually passed the analog version of the bar. Are you fucking fuck? I'm sorry. Tangent. Soapbox gone. I'm sorry. The gloves don't fit.
All right. So this is where, like, all right, at some point, and I think we're already there, right? The technological advancements have attributed to the laziness of Americans. Now, Americans are lazy by nature. Humans are lazy by nature. But especially in America, right, where we've got things a lot easier than many other countries. It has fostered a culture of lazy people where, like, they just don't want to be bothered to try and actually find the correct information. They just take the first result that comes at them and they treat it as gospel. And I don't know how we fix that. I don't know how we like take a step back and we go, you know what? Technology is good, but you gotta fucking use your brain first. No comments on that.
We the problem is that the schools don't teach these kids how to use their fucking brain first. They go to their computers and they're all the kids have computers now. They all have their little Chromebooks. They don't know what the fuck to do without their Chromebook.
Hell, they can't even do math anymore in their head.
No, I can't do math. I don't math at all. I'm just fucked up. What, Cody?
Give me paper and a pencil, and I will math you all day long. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Cody.
Okay. Hear me out, boys and ladies who are listening. Right? We're gender neutral here. Paul said something very.
Yeah, boys is a general term.
Yeah, the boys. Right. My wife calls them boys, but oh, there she is. All right, but okay. Paul said something very interesting there. That had me cue in on something very specific. All right, we all know that necessity is the mother of all inventions, right? We've heard this. We've heard this throughout all of the greatest generation, the boomers, the Gen Xers, the millennials, right? A necessity, right, is the mother of all invention, right? We had a problem, we fucking made it happen, right? Now it is not the necessity is the mother of all invention. It is the lazy. To be the laziness, right? To be the laziness is the mother of invention, right? Is the creation, in my opinion, the creation of making it just fucking easier on your brain, not your body, which was the important part back in the day. Mother of invention, making it easier on your body, materials, stuff like that. But making it easier on your brain is the method now, right? So if the brain is the most exercised muscle in your body, right? Why would you invent something?
No.
Right? Why would you invent something that would make your brain not exercise? Why? Your brain is a muscle. Your brain is if you don't exercise it, it will atrophy.
Yep.
So
Just like anything else in your body.
Yeah, but wait, time out. So think back. Stupidity has been around a lot longer than this current generation. I mean, because look
Yes,
at the
but the village used to only have one idiot.
no. Look at the front of a claymore. I mean, it says front to enemy for a fucking reason.
You're right.
I mean, everything that we dealt with had fucking very simple and pull pin, expand, aim. I mean, everything has directions on it. It's
yeah. Your coffee from McDonald's has a warning on it that says, "Caution, this may be hot."
Yeah.
Because some jackass spilled it and went, "Oh, I'm going to sue fucking McDonald's because they didn't tell me the coffee was hot."
She got a lot of money out of that.
I think we should.
We had a kid in
give me a
boot camp.
fucking break. What fucking retard doesn't understand that hot coffee is fucking hot? Sorry, Jason. Go ahead.
Remove all labels, warning and otherwise, and just let nature take its course. You know that's why we have safety briefs.
We had a kid in boot camp that was from Alabama. He's a brother.
Just
and
one.
You couldn't understand him. Between the accent and the accent, he was so bad that when we went to the rifle range, he scored a 45. He didn't pass, obviously, but so they sent him over. He scored so bad they sent him to the armorer to have his rifle checked. They checked the rifle. There was a problem with it. They gave him a new rifle, and he shot worse. And he was so freaking dumb. They threw his ass in the pool. You get all your gear and everything, you put it all in the bag, and that bag floats. They threw his ass in the pool, and he sank. Right. And he sank with the bag. We couldn't teach the kid nothing. He finally got recycled.
We had to do. First of all, Cody, Cody, what is your brain made up of? It's a chemical.
If I didn't ask Siri, I think my brain's 8 pounds of fat.
It's cholesterol.
That does a little bit of fucking electrical beep 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 beep, and right. It's just
all right.
head
Quit being a smart ass. I'm trying to prove a point here. Oh, for fuck's sake! God damn.
No, I think our brain is a big ball of fat, and then we feed it with a little bit of electrolytes, and it will have enough fucking juice to fucking do some zippy zappies, right?
It's cholesterol. There's a lot of cholesterol in your brain. Not nicotine, cholesterol. And I'm going to prove a point. Alzheimer's and old timers and CRS have been linked to the lack of cholesterol to your brain, because this is the food that your brain uses is cholesterol. Okay? When they put us on these fucking high cholesterol medications, your brain stops getting fed and you start getting Alzheimer's. They have linked cholesterol drugs to Alzheimer's because your brain is being basically starved of its proper food.
A lot of the food we have here in the States, isn't legal in Europe.
No.
I went back to butter. I cut out seed oils. I now cook with tallow and butter. And I feel 50% better than I did when I was eating margarine and oil, cooking with oil and stuff like that. Because it causes so much inflammation.
Jason, you feel 50% better cooking with fat, like bacon fat and all that.
Lard.
Because it tastes better.
Well, that too.
It is better too.
But
and your brain and your heart and your soul fucking feel better. Come on, man. Everything's better with bacon, baby.
Yep.
Bacon makes the fucking world right.
No, Mike, you're
I'm just thinking bacon. Sorry.
You're onto something there, man. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I played one on television once.
But they're literally trying to make us dumber, and the older we get, the more handicapped and needy we need to be. I mean, fuck, look at Biden.
He was on the ice cream
kick. He was a fucking geriatric before he even got elected to president.
Yeah,
there's some elder abuse there.
Yeah.
I think if we just if we you watch these videos, you watch these little analogies of these old timers, right? Yeah, these little snippets of 101ers, right? That have existed this long. All of them will tell you. All of them. They'll tell you like, "Oh, I ate right" and all that. Bullshit. No, every one of them will tell you like, "Oh, I smoked a cigar for fucking 75 years every single day I smoked a cigar, right? Or I did this, like one of the nicotine, right? Or I ate bacon every single day,
Who was
right?
the old guy on TV every night that smoked a cigar and had the whiskey?
Yeah,
He outlived 3 doctors.
yeah, right. Oh, you're talking about the dad on Corn for Your Old Men, right?
No. He was a real guy back in the 70s, 80s. He was part of the nighttime, and I can't remember what the hell his name was to save my ass. Part of the nighttime TV crew, the late show crew, and he always
Johnny
had a
Carson.
cigarette. What?
Oh, are you talking? Oh, fuck.
It wasn't Johnny Carson. It's like bald, I think, or partially bald.
He's talking about Dave Letterman.
Nope.
No?
Older than Dave Letterman.
Oh, Letterman's still alive, isn't he?
Carson,
Yeah.
Johnny Carson.
It wasn't
Not
Johnny
Carson.
Carson. Wasn't Johnny Carson, but he was part of that group.
Okay.
He was before
Yeah.
Carson.
Oh God, I don't know.
He was before Carson. Fuck.
Well,
Hey Siri, who was before Johnny Carson?
fuck. Oh God, we did it. We did it. Hey boys, we did it.
Jack Parr. Jack Parr.
We fucking did it. You know what,
Jack Parr.
Mike, you're fucking
No,
fired.
that wasn't it.
You're fired from your generation. You're fired from fucking everyone in this podcast right now, dude. You literally asked Siri. What you have to do is lose a little bit of your brain and both thumbs and type it in.
I'm too fucking old now, so fuck you.
What you had to do was misspell it a little bit, and Google would have helped you out. But no, you fucking went full Siri.
Now, see, I mean, I typed it, but so as far as the Tonight Show, it was Steve Allen, 1954 to 57.
Yeah.
And then Jack Parr, 57 to 62. And then Carson.
Okay, so we're talking about
the Ed Sullivan Show.
Ed Sullivan.
Oh, Sullivan. I forgot about Sullivan.
Yeah.
All right.
That's who Ed Sullivan was the one I was trying to think of.
So we're talking about old timers that literally
Back when late night comedy was funny.
Absolutely, right? Like, yeah, absolutely. But we're talking about old timers that their words of wisdom to the people that are under 100 years of age. All they say is like fucking, I ate bacon and I smoked cigarettes and I drank scotch and blah 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 and all that stuff. I think what those fuckers were trying to tell us, because we all know that they won't give us all the secrets. I think what they were trying to tell us was like, hey, probably live your life and consume what you want to.
George Burns.
Yeah, all right, George Burns. But live your life and consume what you want to. Consume what you want to in moderation, to the effect that just alleviates the stress in your life. All right, because a couple strips of bacon in the morning can make your whole day. Fuck, a couple strips of bacon on Monday can make your whole week, maybe. Right? So it's probably the effect of what these old timers are telling us is like, just live your life just a little bit less stress free, and maybe you'll make it to 100 or 110 or whatever. That's probably what they're trying to tell us. It's just live your life not in doom and gloom and all that shit. It's to live an essence that will put you on a platitude of existing with some peace. I think that's what they're trying to do. But we all know this, right? We know this through every generation, right? We all think we're listening to the old timers and they're telling us the secret to life, but we aren't hearing what they're telling us, right? We're not literally hearing, actually, physically, whatever the fuck, right? We're not actually hearing what they're telling us to do. I think it's fucking live your life peacefully. Live your life with an essence of fucking of simple platitude. I don't know what that word means, but live yourself on a level
Hey
of like
Siri.
you live yourself on a level of just common nicety and and alleviate the stress before it even comes, and you might actually fucking make it. You might make it to 105, and next thing you know, you're that old son of a bitch, right? Like you're the oldest guy in Arkansas. We're gonna do an interview on fucking on the nightly news. Hey, tell us what your fucking what the secret to fucking life is. And you know what you're gonna tell them? You're gonna say, hey, eat bacon, fucking smoke cigarettes, fucking drink scotch, and just live your life that way. Nobody's gonna nobody in our generation or our living of the mess of middle age is gonna fucking equate that to just
People worry too much about shit they can't do anything about.
but just be free. Just
Yeah.
fucking just I mean, don't go full hippie, right? Don't go full rainbow child, right? Don't do that. Right? But for the love of God, dude, just fucking level it out and just enjoy it. Enjoy life. Because here's the thing. I think the people that live to 105 and the people that live to 35, so long as they were eating a greasy cheeseburger and they were enjoying it, they lived. And they lived and and that's a fulfillment life, dude. That's fucking if you can alleviate some worry, you can alleviate some shit, and if you can leave this earth, whatever method of religion that you are, if you can leave this earth just kind of on the level of like, yeah, man, I did it, and you got a fucking thumbs up. If you could thumbs up yourself at the end, fuck it, man. You won. That's a W. That's a W. It
And
really
All
is.
right,
Cody?
so
You gonna ever
props to
put? You
Cody.
ever gonna turn that door into a revolving door?
Yeah, no
No.
shit. I'm
I've been
just
in and
jealous
out of
All
that
because
door
these
like
old ladies wear
100 times
coveralls.
tonight.
right, so props to Cody for bringing it back full circle, right?
Yep.
Because ultimately, what it comes down to, right, is like our coping mechanism. Just live your life to the best ability that you've got, right? And whether that means smoking one too many cigarettes, drinking one too many beers, right? Having one too many scotches, it doesn't matter. As long as whatever you're doing to cope with the changes in life aren't a detriment to you, then fuck it. Who gives a shit? Right? Just fucking live. Experience everything that you can experience. And that's where, like, all right, look, skydiving. Yes. I'm going to bring it back to skydiving because I do it and it's a freaking amazing thing. But like, I have never found anything short of being in Afghanistan that puts my life into that kind of perspective. Because when I'm looking out the plane door at 14,000 feet, right? I'm looking and I'm assessing, and it's okay. I know the wind is coming from this direction at this speed. I know the plane is traveling in this direction at this speed, and I know in order to land where I want to land, this is where I need to get out. And I look and I analyze the situation and I get out. And from the moment I get out, I have not one thought in my mind other than being in the moment, just being there. And like Steven with his off-roading and four-wheeling, right? It's you don't think about your family problems or your financial woes or whatever it is that's plaguing you, right? Because the only thing that matters is what you're doing right here and now in this 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit. I'm gonna holy shit, wait a minute. If I don't fight the wind and I flow with it, well, then I fly a little better and I'm a little bit more stable and I'm a little bit more moving where I want to move, right? Like, so I don't know how to like give people that sense of perspective outside of jumping out of an airplane. I'm sure it's there. I'm sure it exists. I'm sure people find it in other ways. Jesus Christ, horse, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just trying to undo my belt.
Dude, your
Holy
camera
shit,
is
man.
so huge,
You look like
dude.
you were having a heart attack and your camera kept zooming in. Like, fuck, do we need to call an ambulance?
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
So Paul, how
You had
far?
one too many steaks.
Paul, how far can you actually? How far from the plane when you jump out could you actually go from like 10,000 feet? How far away? I mean, I know you obviously want to go straight down to the airport, but if you were steering that to get away from where you were at, or get someplace where the plane wasn't heard you going down, how far can you go?
So you're talking free fall, no wingsuit or anything like that, but just free fall, trying to manipulate your body. You could travel miles in the course of the 60 seconds it takes you to go from 14,000 to 4,000.
So on that note, so what is the normal opening altitude? What, 5,000?
No, so once you're licensed, the normal opening altitude is about 4,000,
Okay.
3,500 to
I knew
4,000.
I knew it was kind of low. So if you can go 5 miles at 3,500, what would happen if you opened it at higher?
Oh,
Could
you
you
mean
Dude,
if you did like
fall further?
18,000?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah, you
you
can go
you
all
can
day.
you can arch your body and track with the wind. So instead of being like this, right, where you're kind of belly down, trying to thrust your hips towards the ground and doing that straight fall. If you kind of cup your body and you angle yourself a little bit and get that forward movement, you can travel for miles and miles and miles from departure altitude to opening altitude. And the higher you are, the further you can travel. And you throw a wingsuit in the mix. I mean, those guys, they go for 20, 30 miles and then like turn around and come back because
Well, I was
obviously they
more
don't want to land that far off.
as opposed to angling, and I was talking about opening higher. How
Yeah,
high can you
Well,
open?
so
so
gliding on the canopy.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, gliding under the canopy, that's all about the wind, right? So like every jump that we do, the jump run is calculated off the first run of the day, and so they'll say, okay, we're gonna go, a half a mile to the east, and we're gonna let people out. Say there's no wind, right? Say there's no wind. We're gonna let people out directly over the drop zone. Well, you're still going to drift a little. Even with no wind, you're still going to drift a little just because of the way your body is moving through the air. So yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of factors in play, and you have to learn to read the wind in the air based on the way that you're feeling it. Like even if I jumped out of the plane at 14,000, I deploy my parachute right away. Say my parachute's open by 12,000, right? Well, if I'm flying into the wind, that wind is going to slow my forward progression, and so I'm not going to make the ground cover. But if I turn that canopy 180 and I fly with the wind, man, you better find a good place to land, because you're not going to land anywhere near the airport. That wind's just going to take you.
I just wondered because when I was stationed in Quantico, we had a little pickup truck, a little beat up Chevy Love come in, and
to go pick up people that landed off.
No, 3 guys got out of it with their packs. The one of them asked where the person in charge was. I sent him in. He came out. ICO came out, told me to go out, get ready to turn the aircraft up. He came out. We turned the aircraft up. They got on. Aircraft took off. Helicopter took off. Came back 10 minutes later without the guys. I'm assuming they jumped because we watched the helicopter the whole time. I mean, he literally went straight to 10,000.
Jumping up from a helicopter is different, in the sense that, so from an airplane you've got the forward speed.
Yeah.
And so when you come out of the aircraft, you've got that relative wind coming at you, in addition to the wind coming from the ground, right? You falling.
Yeah.
And so they call it riding the hill, but what it is it's that transition from the relative wind from the speed of the aircraft to you just being in free fall. And that's gonna also change where you land, right? And so if the aircraft says, okay, you're good to jump, and you're, a mile prior, but you should actually be getting out, a half a mile, after, well, you're going to end up being several miles off from where your intended landing target is. Yeah, there's tons of factors that play in there, but I dig the correlation between, like, understanding your environment and being able to completely clear your mind of all of the bullshit. Because, like, one of the things that really troubled me when I was getting my license, and it's still an issue, right? But less so now, is the uncertainty, right? And looking out and going, well, I mean, in theory, this should be correct. And you get out and you go, well, okay, now this is my objective. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And you're so focused on the objective that the other stuff that comes into factor isn't on your mind, because you're so focused on trying to do what you're supposed to be doing. And this was, dude, I had to do so many repeats of those jumps because I was too stuck in my own head. Like, I would jump out and I'd be thinking about my wife. I'd be thinking about my kids. I'd be thinking about, disappointing all the people in my life. And so, like, now I've got all these things clouding my judgment. And so I'm not able to actually be in the moment and make the right decisions that I should be making. And so I would do something stupid, and they'd go, "No, you didn't meet the objectives for this jump," and I'd have to redo it. Now I've gotten to the point where basically once I'm in the aircraft and we're climbing to altitude, like my mind just kind of clears, and I just know, like, okay, this is nothing else matters in this moment. Nothing else matters. Like my therapist doesn't matter. My kids don't matter. My wife doesn't matter. Like my financial troubles don't matter. Like nothing else matters, because the only thing that matters is me getting back down to the ground in a safe way.
It's very primal.
Yeah, 100% primal. But I think in this technological fucking world that we live in, we are so disconnected from all of those primal connections that we used to have. Like we're no longer hunters and gatherers. We're a bunch of lazy fucking, information at our fingertips fucking people.
We're Siriers and Alexa-ers.
Yeah. Alexa, add 5 cases of beef stew to my next grocery order. Like, yeah.
That's a lot of fucking beef stew.
But we need to find our way back to that primal mind, I think. Like, how do we stimulate our amygdala, right? Because that's what it is. It's the reptilian part of your brain that fucking never evolves. How do we stimulate the amygdala in this technological world?
Go outside and play. Shut the fuck
computers on the air
off and go outside and go do something.
Yeah, go fucking deer hunting, turkey hunting, fucking whatever, right? Like, yeah.
Do something that puts your own existence into turmoil or into the conflict, right? Like, yeah, you have to. Yeah, I'm not saying go pet an alligator, but you. All right, okay, Jenny.
Please don't pet an alligator.
Hey, Gen Z, don't go pet an alligator, but yeah, no, but you do have to get to something to that effect. Yeah, you have to
$100 if Grouch, I will pay $100 if Grouch pets an alligator. I'll pay $200 if he kisses one on the nose. And it has to be in the wild and not at one of those fucking gator parks.
I don't think you want to make that bet, dude. This guy eats crayons for a living.
True.
He'll do it.
He only ate crayons in his second life, not his first life.
Yeah, he needs money. He needs money, though.
The Marine Corps was the first life.
Oh, okay. I apologize. He's fucked.
If you were ever a crayon eater, you will forever be a crayon eater, because once a Marine, always a Marine. And if anyone dares you to go fucking lick an alligator, you're gonna fucking do it.
Oh, that's that. I'll give $300 if you lick an alligator.
Dude, make it 5 and challenge on.
Now, see, I can't just give it to you. Shit.
OnlyFans that I would definitely fucking subscribe to. Alligator?
I'd be like, hold on, let me sit on the back of this alligator and fucking let me ride it for a little bit.
Hey, you're down there in Florida now, aren't you?
Yep, that's why
I am.
How cold has it been down there? You got to watch out for them iguanas falling out of trees.
Well, I have not seen an iguana fall out of a tree. On average, it's been about 80 during the day and 60 at night.
It's not cold enough yet.
Fantastic.
When it gets down around 35, 40, you got to watch out. Iguanas just fall out of trees.
Dude, iguana is good. I will say iguana is good. I've had iguana. It's really good.
Now, you just like skewer it, like, ass the fucking mouth, or what?
Pretty much, dude.
They just fall out of the tree. They get cold, and they're a warm-blooded animal, and they get cold, and they just don't have the strength to hold on anymore. They fall out of trees.
All right. Well, when it gets cold, I will walk around and look under the trees to put some iguanas on skewers.
Dude, it's good shit. I will not lie to you. It's good shit. A little lemon,
and I'll be looking for that alligator so that I can lick it and get that $500.
Just be careful you don't lick any alligators down at the fuck, just brain fart.
The villages?
Yeah, the villages. Don't look any gators at the villages.
is that what we're calling 80-year-old pussy these days? Tastes like the Pens.
Oh.
Florida's one big retirement home.
I
get it. I get it.
It tastes like iguana.
Hey boys.
Okay,
hey.
I got a question that you may be able to answer, Cody, and other people may be able to answer too. But you, being as you're actually on a base, I want to go to a reunion at the base in Quantico because I was stationed there, and they have a reunion every year. My problem is I don't think I can get on base anymore because I have a felony.
Ooh.
Would that be a? I don't know whether to put money towards it and lose it or.
Dude, all you can do is go down to the visitor center at the on-post or on-base visitor center as you go in, give them your ID, and say, I want to go here, and go from there.
They're not running your freaking background at the gate.
Are you on VA healthcare?
No, I'm not.
They, Cody?
I'm nothing. I get nothing from the VA. I'm an OTH.
I would say this, gentlemen. If you got a nefarious background, in the current state of affairs, when it comes to getting on the post, you're probably going to run into some fucking pretty damn big issues.
That's what I was thinking.
And I mean that by with the information sharing of all state and national things.
Law enforcement.
Yeah, we're called like real ID era of folks. You're gonna run into a problem. I have a family member that I wanted to get on the post last year during Thanksgiving, and that person had a felony, and we didn't get to enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with each other. But we did find out that if you do special requests or if you actually contact whoever your state representative and tell them, hey, I want to be able to do this and this and that on a military post, more often than not, they'll if you aren't a fucking douchebag, they'll write a
Congress.
Yeah, they'll write a very simple letter, nice thing, and they'll let you on post.
Okay, if I decide to go that route, not sure whether I'm going to or not, but it was a thought.
Yeah, but you do.
It's worth sending the email.
Cleared. Yeah, unless you're 100% cleared through the whole vetting system, if you do need some sort of exception to policy, it is going to have to come from a state representative straight to the DoD. That's how it's going to have to go nowadays. And I don't know, man. That's the gist of getting on post.
Yeah.
Which I will say, okay, given the fact you live in very fucking blue state. Even the blue congressional representatives, if you say, "Hey, I'm a veteran, and this is what I want to do," they will advocate on your behalf just to hopefully get your vote. No, it's not saying you have to vote for them. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to promise that, it might not hurt. Re-election time is coming up next year.
Oh yeah.
Hey, boys.
I don't think Hochul's going to be there very long.
Hey,
It's almost midnight.
Yep.
No, Steven, I'm with you. All right. Listen, boys, this has been fantastic. I don't know about you, but I feel 1,000 times better. I needed this. All right. And so thank you for being here. Let's quickly go around the horn and just let me know what you got coming up. And we're gonna pick this up in 2 weeks. Okay, but here's the caveat. Due to a scheduling conflict, instead of being Friday night, we're gonna meet on Saturday night. And so we're gonna party hard 2 weeks from now on Saturday night instead of Friday night. So Michael, what do you got coming up? What's going on in your world, man?
Dude, I did my first POTA in fucking weeks today. And I got paid while I was there. So I'm gonna hit the park down the street here tomorrow.
And you donated $100 to the fucking channel.
That wasn't me. That was my computer.
Here comes the money.
The Trump dance. Oh look, Cody! I just broke Cody up.
I'm sorry, man. I'm over here like POTA on.
Yeah, this one I actually. Oh, I fixed my camera, fucker. Look, I fixed the firmware. I'm sitting there fixing the firmware and doing all this shit in the background here. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the park this weekend. I might try to get Eric to drag his ass down here. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ! Him and his play school headset. Jesus. What school did you steal those headphones from?
I bought these.
School yard sale. Okay.
No, I bought these.
God bless America. Anyways, not a whole lot going on. Yeah, I got this fucking thing. I'm maybe do a video on it.
That's the Power Nanny.
The RF Power Nanny. I'm not happy with it. I got it for free, so I'm not bitching about that. I just don't like the lagginess of it because it's Wi-Fi. I want a direct connection to my tablet so I can see instant shit. It just doesn't sit there for a second and a half and go, oh wait, you've got power running now. So yeah. But I don't know. I don't have much going on. It's the weekend. I just got paid, so that's probably why Grouch got paid. Smile, fucker. There you go. What the hell is that? Jason, what are you doing?
Oh, I got my double nickel birthday on Monday.
Which is shared with the Marine Corps, which is fucking awesome.
Yes, it is. And then hopefully I get my roof tower up here real quick so I can start getting on some HF and
Jason, where in New York do you live?
Binghamton.
That's right. Hey, you want to make a 4-hour drive and buy a tower?
I don't have any place to put a tower.
You got a side of a house, don't you?
No. I mean, I do, but I don't.
I was gonna say I got a crank up for sale.
Yeah, no, I actually VC3 I think it's VC3 Towers or something like that, offered me $3,000 for a 30-foot house mounted in tower. But the only place I can put it in order to dig to put the base is right where the gas line comes through. So
all right,
I got one side of my house has a gas line, the other side has a water line and overhead power.
Oh,
Did you just hit your knee?
no, I was saying that about Jason.
Oh.
So
Yeah, it sucks. Next.
Well, Jason, I appreciate you being here, brother.
Oh yeah.
When you get your tower up, Jason,
Fun being
man.
here.
I'm serious, dude. KD2 working late nights needs to talk coast to coast, dude. We need to make it work.
Oh yeah, I'll right now I don't have much luck. I got a vertical up there and I get down the East Coast, but that's all I get. And I don't understand why. It's well, part of it is I got my VHF antenna is only 18 inches from my HF antenna, and it's all that direction. So,
Cody, let's get Robert and some of the Fort Drum boys together to go help Jason.
Yeah,
we can do that.
We can get something happening, man. Binghamton,
right?
Oh yeah, it's right there, man.
I go through Binghamton on my way down to the property in PA.
You ever call out on 5-2 when you're coming through?
Yep. I call out from Schenectady all the way down through.
I'll have to
all the way
listen
down 88, baby.
But you probably come through. I used to work night, so I'm on a nighttime schedule. I don't get up until noon. I can't get my ass out of bed before noon.
It's probably 2-3 o'clock by the time I'm coming through Binghamton.
I'll have to listen for you more. So.
Hey, Mike, hit Robert up. He might buy a tower from you, especially a crank up.
Yeah, we're working on
it. What?
Hit Robert up.
Yeah.
Birdo.
Hit up the Birdo.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Dude, it's here. It's a 72 or 73 foot crank up. It's a big son bitch. It just needs somebody for some skill for a little welding. So because they pulled on it, I think when they took it down, they pulled on it and popped one of the diagonal bars on it. That's the only thing that's wrong with it, and it needs a winch and recabled. But that's easy enough to do. That's Harbor Freight, baby.
That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad at all.
A little 12-volt winch.
Our club has an old military tower that they're working on.
That's what I want. I want a nice old military tower.
They're scraping and repainting the trailer part of it, and
just got to
rewire it and stuff. So
I think Del Fargus is offering to help you out there because he's only like an hour south of Binghamton. I mean.
Yeah, he's ready to go. Man.
So,
he wants to talk Nibbles, man. He wants to get on Top Band and fucking talk.
Hey, pizza and beer, right? So just send Jason a freaking QRZ email. I assume your email's good on QRZ.
Yeah, I'm good on QRZ.
Yeah. There you go. So
I don't have any trees on the property, and my property's 50 by 120. So, and my house sits like right in the middle of it.
You can get crafty
pizza
with
and beer.
Front yard has power lines. Backyard has septic.
You know what, Jason? You can get crafty with it, man. So, honestly, get a little bit of wire, dude, and fucking think about it. And just open up the old ARRL fucking machine.
Look at that. Del Fargus says he drinks Keystone Lights. He's a cheap date.
That is a cheap date.
Oh, fuck that.
Steve-O. Hey, what are you doing, man?
Well,
What are you doing? Are you 3D printing phallic shapes and
actually, yes,
making
I
sure
am.
they have a flared base? Or what are we doing?
I've been working on Jeep parts.
Console.
Well, we know why he's working on Jeep parts because all that shit breaks.
Oh, it's not mine. No, one of the guys is doing did a steering wheel swap, and so I've made a bracket to take the cruise control and mount it onto the console, so that he'll be able to use his cruise control and with the new computer in it for the LS swap to shift up and down when he's in low range.
Something scares me about the notion of Jeep and cruise
Put-
control.
Or putting a fucking Jesus Christ.
Looking at the calendar, I don't know if 2 weeks on a Saturday is going to work for me. That's my double nickel weekend, and
Ooh.
I will
Bunch of old farts.
probably be out in the woods somewhere with the missus. She wants to go
Ooh.
camping,
Oh,
so
well,
probably
we
take
won't
Well-
bother you. You were
Steven, you are excused.
Yeah, you are fully excused to go bang in the woods, sir.
Yeah, go do something naughty in the tent.
well.
At 55.
We will have radios and be activating and who knows what else.
A little
Hopefully
POTA.
getting a BJ.
A little
Yeah.
POTA. Yeah, hey, yeah.
CQ, I'm getting a BJ.
What was that call again?
But I did get my hearing aids ordered today.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Just don't tell your wife that. Then you still have the excuse for not listening to her.
She went to the VA appointment with me, so she knows.
Shit.
She got you now.
There's a secondhand store next door, so while I was in there getting my hearing test and everything, and so 6 weeks they should be here.
Well, you still got 6 weeks of peace and quiet.
Huh? What?
Damn.
All right. What about you, Cody?
Well, up until the next time we meet, I am going to clean my garage. Hopefully, my wife's not listening. Because now,
Hopefully, mine's not listening.
now
Hopefully
I just
You've
set
been with me to do that.
I just set my own fate. But no, man, I'm gonna get my life in order and make sure that I eat bacon every morning and find my platitude and make sure that I decompress in the most healthy way. And probably call up one or two of you fuckers on HF radio and make it weird.
Put me on your ham spotter.
Yeah, I did, but all you do is FT8, and you're.
I don't do. I do that. That's fucking Eric. Jesus Christ, that boy is the laziest ham in the fucking world. He said, "I am in bed doing FT8 remote to my freaking whatever the hell it is." I said, "You lazy son of a bitch, get your ass up and get on the fucking radio."
No, man, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of United States ham radio before I leave off to Korea, man. That's what I'm gonna do for the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna realign my priorities. Get in touch with the club, do some of that stuff. I got some winter field day stuff that I got to square away before I go, and then honestly, I'm gonna fucking find the most genuine person in my life, and I'm gonna make sure that I tell her that I love her, and that thank her for my bullshit, and then I'm gonna keep downloading my bullshit on her every day.
Dude, I'm jealous. You got a girl that wears coveralls on the daily. She had coveralls on.
Yeah, she's probably wearing hot pants right now. So I need to get out of here quick.
Bye, Cody. Yeah.
I love y'all. It's Friday, the Weekend Warrior. I'm gonna go fucking warrior this shit out.
Mm.
All
Do we
right.
have
Well,
wah?
boys, I appreciate you being here. This is truly, it's been cathartic for me. I needed this. Things that I've got coming up, I'm very, very backlogged on videos, and I anticipated being here that I would have the opportunity to get caught up. And let me tell you, okay, so I'm a 30 amp RV on a 15 amp panel, and so I get absolutely nothing done during the day because if the air conditioner is running, I cannot do anything else. So that being said, I'm gonna do my best to work through my backlog of videos that I've got to get done. I just got word that I've got a media pass for Hamcation.
Nice.
And so yeah, so I will be at Hamcation in 2026, interviewing and recording footage for the videos, for the YouTubes and all that fun stuff.
Sweet.
And so listen, I just want to say, look, we all carry our own weight, right? Our own demons, and sometimes it feels like nobody gets it. But that's why we do this. Okay? We do this so we can talk, we can laugh, we can unload just a little bit before life throws its next round of shit our way. So whether you're out there grinding through another week, whether you're fighting your own battles or just trying to stay in the damn fight, remember, you're not alone. We're all in this shit together. We've all been there. We'll be here again in 2 weeks. And we're just gonna do what we do best. We're gonna bust each other's chops, give each other a bunch of shit, and we're gonna listen and we're gonna nod because we get it. We understand. It's a different kind of nod, right? So I appreciate everybody that's tuned in 100%. I appreciate the channel members and Patreon members. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and me and all of the things that we're doing here. I appreciate each and every one of you. So until next time, stay grounded, stay dangerous, smoke them if you got them. This is
Nano,
Don't drink
Weekend
nano.
Warriors.
Nano,
Don't drink
nano.
water.
And we're out.